Welcome back, y'all, to the AAC softball tournament here in Kingsport. We are with you here as we start the bottom of the first inning. Brendan Sweeney with you after all our games today have been pushed back. We got games at 7 and 9 here on 2 fields at the AAC tournament, so splitting our staffing up a little bit between 2 sides. I'll be with you for a little bit while Gabriel Schrei gets things going on both fields for this first game of the day. We've got the winner's bracket here, Columbia International and Johnson playing, as the top of the first has been finished here in this game, as a 3-up, 3-down frame by the CIU offense will bring Johnson up to bat. And Audrey Morehouse will lead things off for the Royals. She's in right field. She'll be followed by Adelaide Hubbard, the second baseman. Megan Armstrong, the first baseman, hits third. She is their big bopper in the middle of the order. Allie Dickerson at third, hitting fourth. Autumn Kaywood, the catcher, bats in the 5 spot. Dylan Jablonski, the DP, number 6, will hit in the 6th spot in the lineup. Batting 7th is Reese Burns in left field, number 22. Katie Presley, the center fielder, number 17, hits 8th. And Madison Hood at shortstop, number 14, will bat in the number 9 spot. Lindy Weber, already a good first inning. 3-up, 3-down in the top of the first in the circle for the Royals. So that will bring up Audrey Morehouse, a 377 hitter on the season with 15 RBI. But for her, it's the stolen bases that are her calling card, 25 of them on the campaign, as the Royals look to get her on and create some chaos to start this contest. And the first pitch misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. CIU has Abby Reagan in the circle. On the year, 1.17 ERA across 71 2/3 innings. Popped up on a bunt attempt by Morehouse. Reagan, fielding her position beautifully, makes the catch on that bunt attempt, and that is the first out here in the bottom of inning number 1. So Morehouse retired, and that will bring up Adelaide Hubbard. Hubbard, a 306 hitter this season. First pitch up high, taken for ball 1. Reagan, just really impressive numbers. 9-3 win-loss record in the circle this year. This is her 11th start of the year. The number 2 starter behind Isabella Davis for the majority of this season. 3 shutouts this year for Reagan, as that pitch misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Adelaide Hubbard. Next pitch, call a strike, low on the inner half. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Royals come into this game as the number 1 seed in this tournament, co-regular season champs in the AAC, as that pitch is taken just off the plate inside. 3 balls and a strike. Johnson and Reinhardt both picked up that regular season championship by tying in the regular season, as that's fouled back by Hubbard to fill the count. Johnson swept Reinhardt the last doubleheader of the season in conference play, and with that sweep earned that co-regular season title. Three balls and 2 strikes to Adelaide Hubbard. And the next pitch misses just low, and Hubbard will work the walk. And that puts a runner aboard with 1 away. And now the number 3 hitter, Megan Armstrong, stands in. Armstrong, 6 home runs, a team best with 50 runs batted in, also a team high. Only 1 RBI behind the conference leader with 51, as that's fouled back off the screen on the first pitch, 0-1. Hubbard is a pretty quick base runner, 11 stolen bases this year, so definitely a threat, as Johnson likes to put runners in motion. Next pitch is just a bit inside, taken, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike now. So after Johnson retires CIU in order, Johnson gets a runner aboard here in the bottom of the first. And a swing and a miss by Armstrong on a high ball that was out of the zone. And now Reagan has a 1 ball, 2 strike advantage against Armstrong. Reagan winds and delivers the next pitch, and it misses low and outside. So a 2-2 count here to Armstrong. And the next delivery is swung on and missed by Armstrong. She chased it off the plate outside, and a strikeout for Abby Reagan. Puts 2 outs on the board. So that brings up Allie Dickerson. 349 batting average for the year with a couple of home runs. 16 RBI for her. First pitch is a strike. Knee high on the outside corner. Great spot from Reagan. Gets ahead in the count here. CIU team coming off a 10-5 victory against Spartanburg Methodist yesterday. Started that game down 5-0 as the Pioneers went wild in the first few innings of that contest to take that 5-0 advantage, but then 10 runs across 2 innings with 5 in each frame in the 5th and 6th by CIU sealed that victory 10-5. 2 balls and 1 strike here from Reagan to Allie Dickerson. Next pitch, Dickerson pops it up back behind second into right center field. Hustling in, the center fielder makes the play. Nice catch on the run by Raleigh Stewart, and that ends the first inning. We'll head to the second inning now. Here from Kingsport, Tennessee, we've got no score.
Right there, right there, right there. You don't think, hold on, look. It's not good. Yeah. That's good. It's good. Yep. Yeah, it's good.
Back to you here from Kingsport. AAC softball tournament. We've got Johnson against CIU here this evening. A 7 o'clock start in this game. We've had some serious schedule changes today. It's been a it's been a mad dash for everybody. But we are finally playing some softball here in Kingsport on this Tuesday evening. Columbia International back to the plate after they were retired in order in the top of the first, and it's Caden Thompson to lead things off. First pitch strike, and Thompson behind 0-1. 350 average on the season for Thompson. 9 home runs, 44 runs driven in. First pitch to Thompson, taken up and away. A ball and a strike. So a 1-1 count here from Weber. She winds and delivers the next pitch, and it is taken for a strike at the knees on the outer half. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the next delivery hit hard into center field. A base hit by Thompson to start the top of the second. That's a much better beginning for the Rams here in the second inning. And again, Caden Thompson, that's a hitter that you expect that type of thing from. Get a chance to lead off an inning and deposit one into center to get your team started. She'll be followed by Gabriela Chuchuk here. Chuchuk, a .344 hitter on the season. First pitch from Weber, a bunt attempt, and Chuchuk missed it, going up the ladder a bit on that attempt. No balls and a strike. CIU feels like this game has the makings of a low-scoring affair, and so trying to bunt that runner up to second early in the inning, as that pitch missed from Weber, and it evened the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch is just off the plate in the right-handed batter's box and makes it 2 balls and a strike. Lindy Weber on the season, a 2.16 ERA entering this contest. 16th start of the year. She's got 10 complete games with 3 shutouts on the season. 125 strikeouts across 103rd innings as the next pitch is fouled back to the screen by Chuchuk. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weber readies. And here's his 2-2, her 2-2 rather. Tap to second, fielded, thrown to second for 1. Double pump that time on the turn and not quite in time at first. So a fielder's choice, 4-6, as Chuchuk reaches base, but the first out of the inning recorded. So 1 away for Cammie Meekins, hitter that had a huge swing yesterday. A 3-run shot to left field in CIU's comeback win over Spartanburg Methodist in the first round of the tournament. First pitch, swing and a miss by Meekins, going after a pitch on the outer half. No balls and a strike, with now Chuchuk at first. Next delivery from Weber is up and away. Not a tempting pitch for Meekins that time. Johnson getting their first game of this tournament in as the number 1 seed. Opportunity to sit and watch yesterday. That pitch is up and away, and it gets away from the catcher, Autumn Kaywood, as that is going to allow a runner to move up to second base. So a runner in scoring position now for CIU. It's the first time that either team has gotten a runner up to second base. And next pitch, swing and a miss by Meekins. And the count back to even at 2-2. Two-two pitch from Weber. And it's up high. Meekins lays off and runs the count full. This is what you're going to have to do if you're CIU against Lindy Weber. Earlier in the season, went complete game against CIU. As that one misses outside. And Weber gives up a walk. 2 aboard for CIU, and they're threatening in the top of the second inning. First pitch is lined into right, gets underneath the glove of Audrey Morehouse, and it rolls all the way short of the fence. Chuchuk is across the plate. The second runner coming to the plate, and she will score. It's going to go in as a triple. How about that? What a swing by Lily Petty, driving it on a line to the opposite field. Gets under the glove of Morehouse as she reached for it, trying to get to it to cut it off. And it's a 2 RBI triple by Lily Petty, and CIU strikes first. 2-0. Sofia Noriega Mora, the next hitter. But first, the home plate umpire coming out to wipe off the dish. Great start for the Rams. Obviously the underdog in this contest. The Johnson Royals as that #1 seed. The team that everybody is trying to knock off. As the first pitch to Noriega Mora called a ball. Must have been just a touch high. 1-0 the count. Weber looking in, trying to prevent this third run from scoring. Gets a swing and miss on the 1-0 delivery from Noriega Mora. Count even to 1-1. Oh. Be interesting to see what the strategy is for Columbia International here. Getting to the bottom of their order, Noriega Mora fouls that pitch out of play. It's 1-2. But at the bottom of your order here, now with 2 strikes, it's not really an option, but a squeeze bunt could have been in play. Noriega Mora again hitting in the #8 spot in the batting order, so Carmela Corte is next in the 9 spot as that pitch missed just low. And it is a 2-2 count. Two-two delivery to Noriega Mora. It's up high and disciplined at bats so far from the Rams. And another full count for Lindy Weber. Here comes the payoff. Strike 3 called. Over the outside corner, Noriega Mora down on strikes looking. So 2 away. That runner still at third base for the Rams. And it's Carmela Corte, the shortstop, coming up next. If she gets on here and is able to flip it to the top of the order, that would be a great development for the Rams already with 2 runs across here in the inning. As the first pitch in there for a strike at the knees. So Corte behind 0-1. Weber's next pitch, up high, it misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corte. So far in this inning, Weber, the misses have been large misses for the most part, especially high. She's been missing up out of the zone, maybe trying to induce some swings and misses, but not getting them to the normal level that she does, as that one's fouled back by Corte. So it's a ball and 2 strikes now. CIU would love to get that third run in this inning and clear the bases. Corte, did she check her swing? She did not. The first base umpire says she went around on the appeal. So that ends the top of the second. Columbia International, though, a 2 RBI triple from Lily Petty puts them ahead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of inning number 2. And we're back here from Kingsport. Bottom half of inning number 2 coming up. CIU leading the #1 seed Johnson Royals by a score of 2-0. And Johnson is going to send their 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate here in this inning. Autumn Kaywood, the catcher, will get things started. Kaywood on the season hitting just .250, but is one of the more important power threats in this lineup with 5 home runs. And she's driven in 26 runs this season. So second highest number of runs batted in for the team. So first pitch from Abby Reagan is right in there for a strike to start the inning. 0-1. Swing and a miss by Kaywood. She chased a pitch up and away. So now it's a quick 0-2 count. Reagan feeding off the momentum gathered by the Rams in the top of the inning with those 2 runs on the triple by Lily Petty. 0-2 delivery. Good spot for the off-speed pitch, and it dropped below the knees. Kaywood lays off of it, making the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next delivery from Reagan. And that one missed by a hair off the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kaywood trying to battle back into this count after falling behind early 0-2. And the next pitch from Reagan. Popped up, straight back and foul off the backstop. CIU turned their offense on yesterday late in that win over Spartanburg Methodist, and it's carried over so far in the early stages of this one. Kaywood hits a high towering fly ball down the left field side, but it will get out of play. So count remains at 2-2 on Autumn Kaywood. Reagan's got the sign. Here's the next delivery, and it's lined out into left field, and it will get down in front of the left fielder for a leadoff single for Autumn Kaywood, and that's a great piece of 2-strike hitting from Autumn Kaywood, getting just enough of the barrel on that softball to dump it into left. So Johnson with their leadoff runner aboard. They will now send Dylan Jablonski to the plate. Designated player for Johnson, a all-conference performer, popped up into the field of play. The pitcher deflects it, goes off the catcher. She throws it over the glove of the first baseman as it deflects into short right, and it's going to be runners at the corners for Johnson after that play. An error on the infield. The first baseman probably going to get tacked on with that one. Should have probably made that play at first. And so it'll put runners at first and third with nobody out. So yeah, officially goes in the books as an E4, second baseman covering on the bunt there. So E4, assist to the catcher. So runners at the corners, and Johnson now has taken that momentum right back with a leadoff single on a huge at-bat by Kaywood, battling with 2 strikes, and then immediately putting pressure on the CIU defense with the bunt. Jablonski able to get down to first base on the error out at second base. So now Johnson threatening. Reese Burns up to bat now with runners at the corners. First pitch misses low and inside. So a ball and no strikes on Reese Burns, who's a .301 hitter for the season with 17 runs driven in. Fouled back by Burns, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Burns, not necessarily an extra base hitter typically. She's got 40 hits on the year, 5 of them for extras, 3 doubles and 2 triples. She does have pretty good speed, so that's one thing that she is able to use if she hits a ball into the gap. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Reagan. Too high. Back pick to third. Nobody's covering the bag. The third baseman had come in, and the throw goes into left field. And that is just a miscommunication defensively by CIU, not knowing that the third baseman was not covering the bag, as Lily Petty throws it into left, and it allows a run to score. So stolen base on the play for our runner at first, Jablonski, but then the error makes it 2-1. 2 balls and a strike now on Burns. Did she go around? They asked the third base umpire. No swing down the line. So it is 3 balls and a strike now, and CIU in some real trouble here. Next pitch, popped straight back, and again, foul out of play. So a full count for Reese Burns with a chance to drive in the tying run out at second base with a hit into the outfield. Three-two delivery from Reagan. High pitch popped up again by Burns and out of play as she stays alive. Another 3-2 delivery. Hit in the air to left center. Medium depth. It's caught and tossed in, as that's going to keep the runner Jablonski at second base. So unproductive first out, that time by Reese Burns on the fly out to center. One away for Johnson. And that will bring Katie Presley to the plate, the center fielder, hitting .340 for the season with 35 hits and 103 at-bats. 1 home run on the year as well, with 15 runs batted in. First pitch to Presley, popped up on the bunt attempt, back to the screen, foul. No balls and 1 strike. 1 away here in the bottom of the second after Johnson has scored 1 run on an errant throw by Lily Petty, trying to backpick a runner at third on a steal by Dylan Jablonski of second base. 1 ball and 1 strike now. And here's Reagan's next delivery, and it is taken, and it missed up and away. So 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. It's popped up again, and again it's foul as Johnson continues to make contact with these pitches from Reagan. Hasn't been much swing and miss in this inning. Reagan would love a strikeout here. The 2-2 pitch, and it's hooked foul on the left field side. And the next pitch from Reagan, hit in the air, left side of the infield. The shortstop over, Carmela Corte, makes the catch. And there are 2 gone in the bottom of inning number 2 as Johnson in danger of stranding that runner at second who got there with nobody out. So here comes Madison Hood, the shortstop. Number 9 spot in the batting order for the Royals. .221 batting average for her this year. And she'll take a first pitch strike as Reagan jumps ahead. Hood does have the power to take one out of this place. 2 home runs on the year. Swings and misses here, and she's behind 0-2. So Reagan, one strike away from getting out of this jam and holding the lead for her side. Next pitch misses below the knees. Good take in the box by Hood. Not selling out with 2 strikes. So now Reagan, another opportunity here to slam the door on the Royals. Swing and a miss by Hood. And the Rams get out of it with limited damage. Just the 1-run scores, an unearned run on a bad throw into left field by Lily Petty. It's 2-1 as we head to the 3rd inning of this contest. And we're back here in Kingsport. CIU coming to the plate, top of the 3rd inning. They lead this one 2-1 in its early stages as the first pitch is sprayed foul by CIU, and that's back to the top of this lineup, Tristan Phillips, who I was just told was 2 hits shy of the program record. Quite impressive. Could maybe get that here in this game. Next pitch to Phillips. Lined into center field, but coming on and making the play on the run. Beautifully done by Katie Presley as Johnson picks up the first out on a nice play in the outfield. Well, that'll bring up the number 2 spot in the CIU order, Raleigh Stewart, who came in to pitch yesterday and was great out in relief in CIU's comeback win over Spartanburg Methodist, trailing 5-0. Comes in, doesn't give up a single run after she entered and helped her team to that win and got them into the winner's bracket for this chance to play Johnson. 0-1 delivery misses inside from Lindy Weber. So a ball and a strike. Next pitch to Stewart. Popped up, shallow left, and that will find some dirt, and it squirts away from the left fielder, and that will result in a double for Raleigh Stewart, a bloop double down that left field line, as that softball had some English on it as it hit the dirt and just scooted right past the left fielder with really no chance for her to make a play on it. Not really much Reese Burns could have done in left field there to keep that ball in front. So just like that, a runner in scoring position for CIU, and they've got their number 3 hitter, Abigail Guthrie, at the plate. Squaring to bunt, puts it down, fielded by the third baseman. Her throw is wild over the glove of the second baseman. Guthrie goes up to second, and that error allows CIU to extend their lead. They've taken it to 3-1. So the defensive miscue there by Johnson leading to another CIU run here, and 3 errors combined between these two teams already in this game. It has been not the cleanest played game on defense so far. But that will bring up Kaden Thompson, and this is another dangerous hitter. She singled on a hard line drive into center last time up. Guthrie with great speed at second would most certainly score on a base hit to the outfield. as the first pitch misses the zone. 1-0 to Thompson. Delivery. Thompson swings and misses. Good pitch to hit there. Trying to go to right center with that, but just a little underneath it. So it even count at a ball and a strike now. And the next pitch misses low and outside. Thompson jumping ahead. Guthrie with that bunt. Just a well-placed ball and kind of a tough throw by the third baseman, having to throw somewhat on the run coming in to field that outstretched with their glove. And it resulted in an extra base on the throwing error. So 3-1 now to Thompson in the driver's seat. Swings and fouls back the 3-1 delivery, so it's full now. Nice pitch to hit again there for Thompson, just underneath it, missing it again. Second swing of the at-bat that she's been just underneath the ball. Three-two delivery from Weber. Hard grounder through the middle of the infield into center field. Guthrie being sent around third base. She will score on a slide, and she's fired up as the CIU Rams have a 4-1 lead here in the third inning. Caden Thompson coming through for her team yet again, as she has done all year. That's her 45th run batted in this season. And a conference in the circle for Johnson as they try to talk through the struggles so far on defense. A 4-1 Columbia International lead here in the top of the third inning. So now Weber facing Gabriela Chuchuk. First pitch called a strike, knee high on the outside corner. Chuchuk reached base on a fielder's choice in her first time up. She swings and misses at the second pitch into almost the same exact spot as the first in the at-bat, so it's now 0-2. One gone in the inning for CIU. Thompson at first after her RBI single. Chuchuk pops it up on the left side of the infield, now floating into the left field area on the grass there, and it's caught by Reese Burns. So two are gone now for CIU as they lead this 4-1. And Cami Meekins is the next hitter. She walked her first time up. And she skies one into right field. This is playable for Audrey Morehouse. And she has it with no trouble. And that ends the top of the third inning. But CIU picks up two more runs here in the inning. And they lead this one now 4-1.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. He can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore.
What if you can have it all?
And we're back here in Kingsport as CIU holds a 4-1 lead over the Johnson University Royals. We've got a possible upset brewing here in our winners bracket. Johnson has got Audrey Morehouse, their leadoff hitter, up to the plate, and this would be the spot in the order to get something going for the Royals. And Morehouse takes the slap swing and fouls it back. No balls and a strike. Abby Reagan gave up a run last inning, but it could have been a lot worse. Had runners at first and third, nobody out, and only the one run came in as that one is fouled off the dugout of CIU down that third base side. No balls and 2 strikes to Morehouse. Reagan asking for a new softball. Must have been a little bit wet. So Reagan way ahead here against Audrey Morehouse, but again, Morehouse a hitter that doesn't strike out much, able to battle against pitchers as she taps it to third base. A quick throw across, and they get Morehouse. 5-3 put out for CIU to start the bottom of inning number 3. Adelaide Hubbard coming up next. No official at bat. She walked in her first time up. Swing and a foul back on the first pitch. Reagan throwing pitches in the zone to start. No balls and a strike. Reagan back onto the rubber. And here's the next pitch. And it's taken outside and maybe also a touch high. So 1-1. CIU holding that 3-run advantage that they've built over these first few innings. And a swing and miss here from Hubbard makes it a 1-ball, 2-strike count on her. Johnson's taken just a little bit of a punch to the mouth here in the early stages. See if they can get back up from it off the mat. Next pitch just outside. A very good spot from Reagan, but it missed the corner by inches. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Just up high above the belt. And Hubbard lays off of it to put this at 2-2. Or rather 3-2. Full count delivery from Reagan. Popped up, and that one sails out of play. Good at bat here from Hubbard. Staying competitive with Reagan. Trying to put some sort of at bat together to get aboard and maybe spark an offensive rally. And she is called out on strikes on a pitch low on the inside corner. And Hubbard down on strikes is the second out of the inning. Brings up the number 3 hitter in the lineup, Megan Armstrong. Third strikeout of the game for Abby Reagan to this point. And she'll throw in another first pitch strike to Megan Armstrong. All 3 hitters in this inning have seen a first pitch strike from Reagan. And her 0-1 pitch is popped out of play on the third base side. So another quick 0-2 count here in favor of the CIU hurler Reagan. Here comes the 0-2. And it misses low and outside. Good peepers there from Megan Armstrong. Able to see that ball outside off the plate. And Reagan's 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Armstrong chased it that time. And that will end the inning. A 3-up, 3-down frame for Abby Reagan. And CIU holds on to their 4-1 lead as we head to the top of the 4th inning.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
And we're back. 1 ball, no strikes. Here to our first hitter for CIU here in the top of the 4th. And make it 2-0 as that pitch misses the zone as well. Lily Petty, the leadoff hitter, a 2 RBI triple in her last at-bat. Got CIU off and running offensively as she hits a high fly ball out to left center. Hit well. Caught just in front of the wall by the center fielder. Nice job tracking that one down by Katie Presley for the first out of the inning. Nearly a solo jack by Lily Petty to start things in the 4th. But instead, it's just a long out, and it brings up Sophia Noriega Mora, the third baseman for CIU, coming up with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch up and away, misses. 1 ball and no strikes. So far, Lindy Weber in the circle being outdueled by Abby Reagan as that pitch misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, so far, Reagan with those 4 strikeouts, 1 of them looking, 1 run on 1 hit. It was not earned in that 2nd inning across 3 innings for the Rams. That pitch misses low and in. And for Johnson, Lindy Weber, 3 1/3 innings, but 3 earned runs on 4 hits, 4 total runs with a walk and 2 strikeouts. So right now, Reagan has had the upper hand in the circle. 3 straight out of the zone to start the at-bat for Noriega Mora. And if you're Weber, you got to attack at the lower part of the CIU order. You got to attack the zone. Swinging 3-0. Ball hit foul on the first base side. Interesting decision there by Noriega Mora on a 3-0 pitch. Rather, it was 3-1. We missed the pitch there somewhere, so it's actually 3-2. And Mora is called out on a pitch over the inside half of the plate. So Noriega Mora strikes out, and Lindy Weber able to come back from behind in the count, 3-1. So 2 away for Carmela Corte, the number 9 hitter. First pitch, swing and a miss by Corte. Took a big hack. Tried to open up and let that one fly out to left field. No balls and a strike, the count. Here's the next pitch. And it is in there, and it's now 0-2. So Corte way behind in the count here. Weber threatening to have her fastest inning of the day. And she does have it. A strikeout looking on a pitch right on the outside edge. And Johnson gets out of the inning 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of inning number 4. The Royals need to get something going offensively. They trail by 3. And we're back here in Kingsport, the AAC softball tournament here in 2026. Fun game we've had so far here in the winner's bracket. The number 8 seed CIU Rams currently leading the top-seeded Johnson University Royals by a score of 4-1 through 3.5 innings. Johnson looking to put up a fight here in the bottom of the 4th and maybe get a run or 2 back from the Rams. It's been a great start for this CIU offense against a pitcher the level of Lindy Weber, who's an all-conference performer in the circle. But Abby Reagan has been the headliner in the circle so far in this game. She throws a first pitch ball to the leadoff hitter of the inning for Johnson, Allie Dickerson, the cleanup hitter. 1 ball and no strikes. And the next delivery to Dickerson. Fouled straight back to the screen. A ball and a strike. First pitch ball in this at-bat to Dickerson. Not many of those today from Reagan. She's been working ahead in most of these at-bats today. 1-1 pitch. Up and in. And Dickerson ahead, 2 balls and a strike now. Reagan stares in, has the signal, and the 2-1 delivery is just below the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Hello everyone, welcome to Brickyard Park here in beautiful Kingsport, Tennessee. Renzo Robinson here on the call.
3-1, fouled back. A full count. Abby Reagan able to battle back with a good pitch on the edge of the zone that Dickerson took a swing at and fouled straight back. So a full count delivery coming up, and here it is from Reagan. And it's popped up on the left side, but it will find the concourse. Foul. So another full count delivery coming up from Reagan. Next pitch. Grounded on the left side of the infield. Backhanded play by Corte and a great throw across. What a laser that was from Carmela Corte. 6-3 put out. And a nice job by CIU picking up the leadoff out in the inning on a tough play in the hole by Carmela Corte. So 1 away for Autumn Kaywood. Kaywood singled to left in her first at-bat. At this point in the game, responsible for the only hit for the Royals as she swings and misses at the first pitch. 4 punch-outs for Abby Reagan in the circle. Just that 1 hit allowed. 1 unearned run. And the next pitch misses high to Kaywood. And so the count will run even at a ball and a strike. Next pitch popped up by Kaywood, out of play. 1-2 count now for Reagan. Out in front again with another 2-strike count. Next pitch low. Kaywood lays off and evens the count at 2. Home plate umpire comes out to give a ball to the pitcher, Reagan, trying to give a little bit of time to Lily Petty behind the plate to shake off the block attempt there as it glanced up and hit Lily Petty. Two and 2 count to Kaywood. Next pitch, Reagan throws and it's fouled back again by Kaywood. Been a few long at-bats from Johnson. They have had some pretty decent ones where they fouled off quite a few pitches, but they just haven't been able to take advantage after that to this point in the game. Another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tipped into the glove of the catcher, Petty. And Kaywood set down on strikes. The 5th time that Reagan has punched someone out in this one. So 2 away. And Dylan Jablonski, the DP, comes up next. She reached on an error last time up. She put down a bunt, and then a throw down to first was deflected off the glove of the second baseman covering the bag. And it allowed Jablonski to go up to second on that play. She swings and misses here on the first pitch, 0-1. Jablonski, again, an all-conference performer. Second teamer. Hits this one hard into the left center gap and deep. It hits the fence on one hop. Jablonski will storm into second base with a stand-up 2-out double. So a good piece of hitting there for Johnson, the second hit of the game for the Royals. But it puts a runner in scoring position immediately for Reese Burns. Burns 0 for 1 in this game. She flew out. Out to the center fielder, Raleigh Stewart. First pitch to Burns. Called a strike at the knees over the outer half. No balls and a strike. Reagan trying to close this inning out and keep their 3-run lead. Next pitch misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Burns as Reagan peers in, has the sign and delivers, and Burns hits a foul ball back as Reagan jumps ahead again, 1-2. Jablonski at second for Johnson, ready to score on a Reese Burns base hit. 1-2 delivery. Burns foul back again. Tons of foul balls here in this inning for Johnson. They continue to battle off pitches. First 2 batters of this inning got deep into counts, but did not get aboard. And then Jablonski came up and whacked the second pitch she saw into the left center gap. Swing and a miss by Burns. It's dropped, however, and the play will have to be made at first, and it is in plenty of time. A 2-3 put out on the strikeout, the 6th of the game for Abby Reagan. It's a 4-1 lead for CIU as we head on to inning number 5. Top of the 5th inning here from the AAC softball tournament. And a bunt attempt by Tristan Phillips is foul on the first pitch she sees. CIU leading Johnson by a score of 4-1 here in the 5th inning. Tristan Phillips 0 for 2 coming into this at bat. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Weber. And it is just outside. So Phillips evens the count. A ball and a strike. And here comes the next delivery, and it is just low, taken for a ball. Phillips close to going around, but they say she held up. 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, slap hit. Down the left field line, foul. Just missed the line on the third base side. Looked very, very close from here. Third base coach with her hands on her head, looking at the field umpire. And really, the field umpire and home plate umpire both gave the foul signal pretty much simultaneously. So it seemed like they saw something that the CIU coach in the third base box did not see. But boy, was that close. So just a strike makes it 2-2 to Phillips. Weber up and in. Phillips lays off, and it's 3-2. Full count coming up. Weber ready's on the rubber, and here is the pitch. Strike 3 called. Phillips down on strikes to start the inning. 1 away here in the 5th. So Lindy Weber now with 5 strikeouts in the game. Raleigh Stewart is the next hitter for CIU. She will foul this one away down the left field side. She doubled on a blooper that landed just on the edge of the infield dirt down the left field line and then scooted away from Reese Burns into foul territory to allow Stewart to move up to second. 0-1 pitch from Weber is low and away. A ball and a strike to Stewart. Getting late quickly here for Johnson. They've only got 3 more chances at bat, trailing by a trio of runs. Next pitch from Weber. Slap hit, foul back to the backstop by Stewart. So a ball and 2 strikes now. Next delivery from Weber. Taken low and outside. Stewart evens the count. 2-2.
So full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff incoming from Matty Vaughn. Ground ball.
And pitch from Weber. Popped up. That one slices out of play and foul. Raleigh Stewart battling here against Weber, who's thrown 76 pitches now.
Junior pitcher. He's going up against her hometown squad. She's native of Pikeville, Kentucky.
Misses low and away with that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the Koalas this season.
Raleigh Stewart.
Payoff. It's going to be called a ball, and that will allow Chloe Creech to get
Next pitch popped up again. Foul by Stewart. She continues to fight off tough pitches from Weber. And if CIU could get Stewart aboard with 1 out and bring up the middle of this order with Guthrie coming up next, that would be huge. And they do get Stewart aboard on a walk. Though Stewart strolls down to first base.
part of that defense.
Runner at first with 1 out now for the Rams.
Play there, a 4-3 double play for the Koalas to retire the side and conclude the top of the 5th.
And Abby Guthrie is next up.
Tough. He's in the defense.
Scored a run earlier in this game. And she comes up here with a runner aboard. First pitch to Guthrie. Taken down in the dirt. Back pick throw to first. Not going to be in time as Stewart dives back to the bag safely.
I don't know, I need to change, work out how to change that colour, because look at the difference in that. Where is it?
1-0 pitch coming up here from Lindy Weber. And it's up high. 2 balls and no strikes to Guthrie. At this point in the game, insurance is about as valuable as anything. If you're CIU, it not only gives you a bigger cushion, but it also begins to wear on the mentality of Johnson, whether they can stay engaged in the game, continuing to fall behind by more runs. 2 balls and a strike as Guthrie chased up the ladder on the 2-0 pitch. And now here's the 2-1. Guthrie puts the bunt down in fair territory on the first base side. She's got great speed, and they got her. Nice play by Johnson. Armstrong makes the play onto the second baseman, Hubbard, covering. So Johnson gets the out at first, but Stewart moves into scoring position at second base for the cleanup hitter, Caden Thompson. 2 hits today for Thompson, 1 RBI, both of them singles into center field. The first one a line drive, and the second an RBI grounder through the middle of this infield. First pitch to Thompson from Weber is right down Broadway. No balls and a strike. So 0-1. Weber trying to shut the door, not allow CIU to extend their advantage. And laying off of it is Thompson. The pitch missed low. They check on the swing down at third, and no swing is indeed the call. So it'll be a ball and a strike to Thompson. Next pitch misses outside and high. 2-1. Two-one delivery. Thompson fouls it back. And so now it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weber back onto the slab, trying to end this inning right here. And she misses high and fills the count against Thompson. if you're ever here, a walk is not the end of the world. It would put Thompson on base, but it would give you a chance to retire Chuchuk. Certainly a less dangerous hitter statistically. And so Weber will give up the walk to Thompson on that pitch that missed low below the knees. So here comes Chuchuk. Runners at first and second with 2 away. 0 for 2 day so far for Chuchuk. She takes the first pitch. That's called a strike. Timeout called. An offensive timeout. The first base coach comes down to have a couple of words with Chuchuk. No balls and 1 strike, the count. And the next delivery. Low and outside this time, and we're even at a ball and a strike. So a 1-1 count. And the next one popped into shallow left, and it's going to get down for a hit. Coming around third to the plate and scoring for CIU. And the Rams have a 5-1 lead now over Johnson here in the 5th inning as Chuchuk comes through with an RBI single to left and advances all the way to second on the throw into the plate. Gabriella Chuchuk coming through in the clutch. First hit of the game, an RBI. Timeout called by Dana Carter for Johnson. She goes out to the circle. And that's going to do it for Lindy Weber. She will be taken out of this game, and we will have the information on our new pitcher for Johnson when we come back. CIU leads this one 5-1.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
And we're back. New pitcher Madison Pritchard for Johnson. And she'll throw a first pitch that's grounded to second base. And just like that, on one pitch, Pritchard gets out of the jam. A 4-3 putout. But CIU does get one more run on the RBI single by Gabriella Chuchuk. They lead it 5-1 heading to the bottom of the 5th. Five to 1, Columbia International leading Johnson the 8 seed over the number 1 seed here late in this one. The bottom of the 5th inning. Abby Reagan still out there in the circle for CIU. It has been a great performance from her so far with 6 strikeouts to just 1 walk across 4 innings with no earned runs scored. Just the 1 unearned run on a errant throw over third base. So this is a fun game we've seen so far. Columbia International has certainly come to play in this game against a team that, the Royals, that came through with a co-championship this year in the regular season. As first pitch to Katie Presley, the center fielder, fouled back to the screen. It's been a crazy year within the AAC in terms of the standings. Really, anybody could beat anybody this year. We saw it on many occasions during the regular season. That one fouled back by Presley, makes it 0-2. These 2 teams played. Johnson did sweep CIU in the regular season, but CIU kept those games pretty close. And we've seen so far in this one that CIU knew that they could stay with the Royals the whole time, as that's grounded to second. A backhanded play and a nice throw to first base. What a job there by the second baseman for CIU. Kaden Thompson makes the play on her backhand side and fires it to first for the first out here in the inning. Well played ball there. From one of the more important parts of the CIU lineup, she also steps up on defense. So 1 away. And here comes Madison Hood, the number 9 hitter. She is now behind 0-1. So no balls and a strike to Hood. The next delivery coming up from Reagan. And it misses up out of the zone. And it's even now. Reagan having a great performance so far in this game. Winds and fires the 1-1 and gets the strike call at the knees on the outside corner. It's a well-spotted pitch from Reagan. Hood walks it off, comes back to the plate now, and will have to battle to get back into this at-bat. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hood strikes out. Reagan sits down the first 2 hitters in the inning. 2 quick outs to start the bottom of the 5th. And that turns the lineup over to the top, and Audrey Morehouse currently 0 for 2 in this game. First pitch, popped foul. Another well-spotted pitch there from Reagan, staying out of the middle of the plate, making these hitters beat her with pitches that are on the corners of the plate. 0-1 pitch popped out of play again by Morehouse. Lands on the roof just below us here of the press box. So 0-2 just like that again for Reagan, who continues to jump ahead of these Johnson hitters, and they have no answer for her at this point. 0-2 delivery. Low and outside. Well-spotted pitch. Trying to get a chase from the slap-hitting Morehouse, and that type of pitch right there is one that you often get that swing from, as they're trying to go that way anyways. So a 1-2 pitch coming up. And another foul ball by Morehouse. Able to fight off another tough pitch.
Popped up by Wolf, and it will be retrieved for out number 3. Nice up the shoulder grab by Kennedy Dunlap.
Back onto the slab. Goes Reagan. Here's the pitch. Low and outside again. Morehouse staying alive here in this at-bat, 2-2. And here comes the next pitch. Soft liner toward the middle, and it gets through into center. Morehouse will have a 2-out single, her first hit of the game here against CIU. Great work with 2 strikes that time by Morehouse. And that will bring up the number 2 hitter in the order, Adelaide Hubbard. Hubbard 0 for 1 in this game so far. Did reach base via a walk in her first plate appearance. First pitch in there for a strike from Reagan. Great spot. Hubbard, the only hitter that Reagan has walked so far in this game. No balls and a strike. Here's the next pitch, and it misses up. Morehouse with great speed at first base. I'm sure Johnson would love to get her into scoring position here. 25 steals for her on the season. Bunting toward first, and it's going to go foul. So a ball and 2 strikes on Adelaide Hubbard. The next delivery is fouled back by Hubbard, so count remains. A ball and 2 strikes. So a ball and 2 strikes. Hubbard still battling here against Reagan. Morehouse at first base. Next pitch. Just inside. Very close to that inside corner. Reagan tried to get the looking strikeout there against Hubbard, but good eye by the Johnson second baseman. And the count goes to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reagan staring in. Here comes the next pitch. Hubbard. A ball tapped into play. They make the play at first base. Hubbard saying that hit her in the wrist. Hubbard is looking at her dugout saying the ball hit her in the wrist there. And so she's just going to go head down to first base. Dana Carter coming out to home plate to speak with our home plate umpire. And now the umpires will come together. As Tom Rogliotti, the home plate umpire, didn't see it hit her wrist, but it was up and in, so it looked like it had a possibility of hitting her in the wrist. But it's tough to overturn that call unless somebody saw it for certain. And no, they say that she put it in play. It hit the knob of the bat, I believe, and went into play, and they made the play 2-3 on the putout. So Johnson retired in the inning. They do not score. Columbia International still holds a 5-1 lead. And we're back here in Kingsport. Frank, you're on with me now here.
Yes, I'm halfway here.
It's been a fun one so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have expected this one, but it's asking for an interesting ending, that is for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a great game so far. Columbia International up 5-1 against Johnson, the 8th seed, leading the top seed in this tournament here in the winner's bracket. Top of the 6th inning. Coming up here, Lily Petty, the catcher for the Rams, who put together a huge swing earlier in this game. The 2-run triple to right. She'll take the first pitch, and it's called for a strike, so it's 0-1.
Yeah, and the Johnson pitcher, Lindy Weber, earlier, she got her plaudits in the conference awards, but it was Abby Reagan who's been dominant today.
Yeah, Reagan definitely has outpitched Lindy Weber, who's been yanked from this game. And we see another base hit here for CIU. Lily Petty leads off her second hit of the game. A base hit rolled through the left side of the infield. So that brings up Sofia Noriega Mora, who struck out last time up.
The Rams have been so consistent at just getting on base. They might not go for the big hits, but they're just always on base and always giving themselves an opportunity to score.
That is a great point. They have been on base really in every inning except for the first. As that back pick to second, not quite in time. The bunt and sacrifice laid down by Noriega Mora puts another runner in scoring position for the Rams.
And that's what I mean, just every time in scoring position, and all it needs then is one big hit. That's where Johnson have struggled getting on base. And
Yeah, Johnson, exactly. I mean, Johnson hasn't been able to get on base, and when they have, it's been with 2 outs, and they just haven't been able to string hits together. And to this point in the game, that really is the difference. CIU has strung those hits together. Johnson just hasn't. And so here comes Carmela Corte, and she will take just outside. So a ball and no strikes to Corte. With a runner out at second, and a base hit here could make this an even larger lead for the Rams. Already a 4-run advantage. Swing and a miss by Corte on that one. A good pitch to hit that time.
Yeah, it's so important for the Royals that Pritchard comes in quickly, finds her groove this part of the game.
Yeah, Madison Pritchard came in last inning, got the final out of the inning on 1 pitch, and preserved the 4-run deficit. And hoping to do so again here in the 6th as she trails 2-1 here against Carmela Corte. Back on the rubber, Pritchard winds and delivers. And Corte fouls this pitch back to the screen.
Nothing wrong with that. Just staying in, just getting the count up.
2-2. Corte going to battle now with 2 strikes. Next pitch from Pritchard and another foul ball by Corte. Been some good at-bats from CIU, especially with runners on base and in scoring position in this game. And on the other side, Johnson just hasn't been able to come through in those types of situations. Next pitch to Corte, popped up, and again, it's foul out of play. Our next game here on this field coming up scheduled for a 9 p.m. start is Milligan, the number 7 seed, against Reinhardt, the number 2 seed. As Corte takes inside here from Pritchard, a close pitch, and it's now a full count.
Yeah, it feels like almost every time there is a battle at the plate, the Columbia players, they're just staying in. They're not swinging at stuff they don't have to. If they can't get to first, they're staying there.
So a swing and miss there from Corte on a pitch that was close to the outside corner. Probably had to protect a little bit that time, and Corte does go down on strikes. So 2 are gone, and now it's going to be up to the top of the order. Tristan Phillips, a chance to drive home a run with 2 out. First pitch, ripped through the left side of the infield and into left. It's kicked by the left fielder, but she picks it up in time, and that will hold the runner at third base, and runners will be at the corners now with 2 away.
Nice and efficient. Didn't want to wait around. Just first one, in, out, onto first. Job done.
Yeah, pitch right over the plate. Phillips does exactly what she's supposed to do with it. Deposits it through the left side of the infield. And I'm told has tied the single season hit record in CIU history. First pitch strike, back pick to third base. It's going to go in the books as a steal for the runner at first. And actually, no, they're going to say, did the runner leave early?
That seemed it was close. It was definitely close. I thought it looked like she was in, but
it looks like they are saying that the runner must have left early, and that's a unfortunate ending to the inning for CIU. They were threatening to score another insurance run, but instead it ends the frame, and Columbia International holds on to their 5-1 advantage as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
All right, we're back. It's a 5-1 CIU lead over Johnson. As we're starting the bottom of the 6th inning, we are getting late in this game. Johnson has only 2 more trips to the plate, and they've got to score 4 times to tie, and that's without letting Columbia International score another run.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where the best players have to turn up. They have to be counted for.
Smart play by the third baseman that time. Noriega Mora lets that one trickle foul on the bunt attempt, and it's a 0-1 count. So a very smart play. If she tries to field that ball in fair territory, there's no way that she's going to be able to throw out Megan Armstrong at first base. But because she let it go foul, it's just a strike. And it's 0-1 to Megan Armstrong. Next pitch from Reagan outside and high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3, 4, 5 hitters in this inning for Johnson. They're going to have to make some inroads. Trailing by 4 runs with 2 innings left. These are the hitters that the Royals need to step up. Foul back by Armstrong. She's behind 1-2.
I feel like the spectators were so excited for that. Just watching 100 eyes just flying into the air.
You know, sometimes it's hard to tell right now because we've got 2 games going simultaneously. Who's cheering for what? But a 1-2 pitch coming up to Armstrong misses just outside. Armstrong today has been tamed by Abby Reagan. 2 strikeouts for Armstrong in this game. Not often that you see her dealt with so easily. Only 13 strikeouts on the season coming into this game.
Yeah, she's one of the best attackers in the conference. I remember watching her play earlier on in the season, and it just felt like everything that was anywhere near her got hit.
Yeah, she's worked it full here in this count, so that's a good development for the Royals. See if she can get her way aboard via a walk or a hit here. And she does via the walk. That pitch missed just inside off the corner. And so a leadoff free pass afforded to the Royals.
That is exactly the start the Royals would have wanted. They needed their best players on base and early.
And now they're going to have their cleanup hitter, Allie Dickerson, come to the plate with nobody out. And a pinch runner at first base. So we're going to have to figure out who this runner is. Late at night, a little bit far away from the field. Kind of tough to tell numbers. We know it starts with a 2.
Coach is enjoying his airtime.
21 is your pinch runner. Kaylee Dyke is the pinch runner at first. So a runner at first with nobody out for Johnson. Allie Dickerson trying to come through in this spot. She'll square to bunt and pull the bat back. So it'll be ball 1. Dickerson 0 for 2 in this game. Like so many others in this Johnson lineup, a lineup that to this point in the game has struggled their way to just 3 hits. Popped up, straight back, and will land just beneath us.
Yeah, I reckon if I'd have committed to that, gone for the dive, I've got the out there.
You and me both, Frank. You and me both.
First one for the season.
So runner at first, a 1-ball, 1-strike count now to Dickerson. She rips it into left. That'll be a base hit. And the Royals are threatening here, their first 2 aboard in the 6th inning.
That's what they needed. Into scoring position for the first time in what feels like ages.
And it's a dangerous hitter in Autumn Kaywood that steps to the plate for the Royals in this spot. Tying run in the on-deck circle right now for the Royals. And we're going to have a visit to the circle here for CIU.
Yeah, Abby Reagan's had quite a few pitches now. Wouldn't be surprised. But then again, she's that good. Just see the game out.
It's tough to, in this situation against the number 1 seeded team, it's tough to decide to take out your ace who's pitched you to this point in the game and has only given up that 1 run.
Well, that's the joys of tournament play as well, because if you use them today, can you use them tomorrow? If you, Can you use them in the next game?
Yeah.
Saving people's arms.
Yeah, Reagan having thrown 104 pitches already in this game. Softball, obviously, the pitches are not as important as they are in the sport of baseball. But still, you can have some fatigue being out there for a long time and throwing the ball a lot of times. 104 is a big number.
Yeah, I reckon if you ask the pitcher, she'll say the pitches matter.
Kaywood will take this after squaring to bunt, and it missed low, so it'll be a ball and no strikes. Interesting to see Kaywood squaring to bunt there. This is one of their more dangerous hitters, but Johnson electing to just move the runners up in both into scoring position. Bunting, Kaywood puts it down. It'll be a 1-4 put out, a little bit of a funky throw by Reagan, but they did get the out. So a sacrifice bunt by Autumn Kaywood is the first out in the inning, and now Johnson's got runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Getting 2 into scoring position, and with the quality that the Johnson lineup has, a big hit could drive 2 of them home quite easily, but you never want to see someone sacrifice himself when you need so many runs to get in.
I could see the logic for sure. You're down by 4 with 2 innings left. If you get 2 here and then you get 2 in the next inning, you got a tie game. But at the same time, you're also, with that, assuming that you keep Columbia International from scoring any more runs. So it is an interesting decision, but right now, trusting their offense to do the job.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to trust one of the coaches in the conference, you probably trust the Johnson coach.
Yeah, Dana Carter, Coach of the Year this year in the AAC, and a swing and miss here as it is a 0-2 count quickly here against our next hitter. Dylan Jablonski, the DP, who is 1 for 1 today and has been on base twice, once reaching on an error. 0-2 pitch. High and deep out to left field.
Wow.
Off the top of the wall. The runs will both score on the 2 RBI double by Dylan Jablonski, and that's the swing that Johnson needed. They've cut this lead in half. It's now 5-3.
All of a sudden, that sacrifice bunt looks a good idea.
It sure does. Now Johnson's got another runner in scoring position and the tying run at the plate. We're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot for Reese Burns. We'll have to figure out what the jersey number is on this pinch hitter. Looks like 30 from here. Andrea Huddleston is the pinch hitter coming up to bat. 8 hits and 32 ABs this year. CIU, it looks like, is going to make a change in the circle. And so it's a 5-3 game. Columbia International still leading, but just clinging to that advantage, as we will come back with your new pitcher coming up next.
action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities.
So we're back, and it is Raleigh Stewart again for CIU. They feel like they got to go back to the well. Stewart came in and put together the victory in relief yesterday in their win against Spartanburg Methodist, and she's back in the circle here as she throws a first pitch strike to the pinch hitter, Andrea Huddleston.
This would be a time for a pinch hitter to step up. They might not be in the game for long, but make it matter.
A ball and a strike here to Huddleston. Next pitch from Stewart popped in the air, straight back, and foul onto the concourse.
I'm telling you, that was definitely a cheer this time from the spectators.
Yeah, they were saying heads up to everybody on the concourse, trying to warn them of a errant softball flying out of the field of play.
Yeah, that is always dangerous if you're watching the game behind.
Yeah, no doubt. 1-2 pitch. Huddleston took it, and it was high, apparently. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Everyone in the crowd making a roar on that one, thinking that was strike 3.
Yeah, I think we know who they're supporting.
Woo! So a 2-2 coming up now from Stewart. And here's the pitch. Fouled back by Huddleston. Continuing to battle and stay alive here for the Royals.
You can't help but feel that this is massive in terms of the momentum. Get something here and suddenly it becomes close. It becomes who's got the bottle.
Next pitch. Foul again. Huddleston continues this at bat. Huddleston in a high pressure spot for a hitter that hasn't had a ton of at bats this year. Again, just 8 hits on the year for Huddleston in 32 at bats. She takes strike 3. Raleigh Stewart fires one over the plate, gets the strikeout, and there are now 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. So that will bring up our next hitter in the order, Katie Presley, the center fielder, with a runner at second and 2 out. Ground ball to third. Hops off the third baseman, a bad hop. Now they'll go to third with it. They did not get her. She's in there. So Runnels will be at the corners now with 2 out on the fielding error by the third baseman, Noriega Mora.
This is not the time to make errors if you're CIU. This is where you want everything to go right. I think everyone in the crowd wants everything to go right as well. Everyone loves an underdog.
That's the 3rd error of the game for CIU. Their first 2 came early on in this game. Haven't had one since very early. I think it was the 2nd inning was the last time. Popped up by the next hitter, and it's foul out of play by Madison Hood as everyone runs out of the way in the stands. Good sized crowd here. Obviously, teams involved in that as well. Spartanburg Methodist and Milligan both in the stands on the left side, you can see.
Yeah, I did love the way everyone just seemed to get out the way and form a perfect circle. Just
let it fall right in between the circle.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not my problem. You deal with it.
No balls and a strike to Madison Hood. Next pitch from Stewart, up and away, and it's a ball and a strike. Last time up, Hood struck out swinging. That's what Raleigh Stewart's hoping for again here for CIU. Johnson has scored twice in the inning on the 2-run double by Dylan Jablonski, and now that's ripped into left, a base hit. The Royals get another run. Now the runner going for third. She's in there, and it allows also Madison Hood to go to second.
Wow. If there was a time to get a big hit, the pressure is really on the Rams now going into the crunch time.
Go ahead run at second, tying run at third now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs across in the inning for the Royals, and they're not done yet. They're back to the top of their order. It's Audrey Morehouse now. A 1-for-3 day for her. She had a single up the middle in her last at bat. Raleigh Stewart back onto the rubber. Her first pitch to Morehouse. Right down the middle for a strike. No balls and a strike. Next pitch low and away to Morehouse. Count even.
I think there will be a huge amount of relief if she can get a strikeout here or get them out of this innings.
1-1 pitch. Line drive into right. Morehouse comes through, ties the game with an RBI single. And Johnson has erased a 4-run deficit here in the 6th. It's all knotted up at 5.
The best teams turn up when the best teams when they have to. When it matters, they're there.
And that is what has happened here in this one. Columbia International not out of it yet. If they can get one more out here and keep it tied, they've got a chance in the top of the 7th to take the lead back. But right now, the momentum completely in the Royals' favor.
Yeah, momentum is massive across all sports, really.
And it looks like we're going to have a change again in the circle for CIU. And we'll have that for you when we come back. But Johnson has tied things with 4 runs here so far in the bottom of the 6th. We're all knotted at 5.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
And we're back. We got another game going on our other field. Pikeville against Columbia. 5-0 game over there. U-Pike, the number 5 seed, leading the number 10 seed Columbia Koalas. You can see that here in our split screen. Live feed on your right here. We've got a new pitcher. CIU has sent number 10, Emily Sampson, to the circle. Emily Sampson has pitched 7 2/3 innings this season for the Rams. This is a huge pressure spot for a pitcher who has been seldom used on this campaign. We are all tied. The go-ahead run for the top-seeded Royals standing 60 feet away from home plate.
She will not care if hasn't pitched too many innings this year if she can turn up now. Be responsible for getting them through such a tough game. Abby Reagan did a really good job at the start, but if you can weather the tough spell.
These are the moments you live for as a player, being put into this type of spot. First pitch by Sampson just missed outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The hitter is Adelaide Hubbard, who is 0 for 2 in this game, did reach on a walk in her first plate appearance of the day.
Probably not one of the people you'd want to see if you're CIU, that's for sure.
Nice pitch there from Sampson, though, evens the count at 1. And you're exactly right, Frank. This is not the spot in the order you want to be at if you're CIU. The number 2 hitter, Hubbard. And then if she gets on, you've got the number 3 spot in the batting lineup. Great pitch again from Sampson. She is ahead 1-2. The tension is palpable.
Yeah. Even in the press box.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Sampson comes through. How about that? Emily Sampson steps up in the biggest moment, gets the strikeout to keep this one tied. We head to the 7th. It's 5-5.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Top half of inning number 7 now here from Brickyard Park in Kingsport, Tennessee. AAC softball tournament winners bracket game here as Columbia International is tied with Johnson at 5 after the Royals put up a 4 spot. The top seeded Royals able to tie this one up and put the pressure back on CIU. 2 straight pitches out of the zone to start the inning, however, so it's 2-0 to the leadoff hitter in the frame for the Rams. It is Raleigh Stewart, the pitcher who is just replaced by Emily Sampson, who takes up and away and is ahead 3-0. Madison Pritchard missing the zone with the first 3 in this at-bat. Right down the middle on the 3-0. 3 balls and a strike. Follow us at SESN Sports, Southeast Sports Network, all social platforms, X, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Same thing with AAC at AAC Sports. As that swung on and missed by Stewart. 3-2.
I reckon there's even more social platforms as well.
Oh, yeah. There's way more than that. Chopper on the right side of the infield. Fielded by the second baseman. The throw just in time to retire Stewart. So a 4-3 putout. We'll start the top of the 7th. CIU got 2 outs left here. And then they've got to face Johnson and not allow a run.
Yeah, that's not a position you want to be in going into final innings against one of the best teams, knowing you cannot make a single mistake. I'd rather be in this press box than there, so
Yes. Popped up on the first pitch, foul out of play by Abby Guthrie. No balls and 1 strike to her. 0 for 1 today. She has scored a run. She's been on base a couple of times. Next pitch inside, nearly hits her, but it's taken for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, that was very close to hitting her, I reckon.
Yeah, just went right past her hip. She let it go by for a ball to even the count. Next pitch coming up from Pritchard. Ground ball, foul down the third base line.
Yeah, she connected with it well, but timing just off.
Yeah, tough pitch to connect with inside there on that corner, and she tried to turn on it, was just a little bit out in front. So 1 and 2 to Abby Guthrie. Pritchard trying to get her team a chance as this is grounded to the right side, goes off the first baseman. It's picked up by the second baseman, but beating it out is Guthrie. Great speed down the line. That's a infield single through the right side on a tough play for the Johnson infield.
Well, we said this is the time that you want everything to be perfect. Your handling, everything needs to be perfect, and just there shows what happens when it's tight in the 7th innings.
Yeah, high pressure situation, a very tough play for that Johnson defense on the right side of the infield. Guthrie's great speed also helps out in that spot for CIU. And now this is a amazing spot for CIU because they've got their most dangerous hitter, Caden Thompson. 2 for 2 in this game with an RBI. First pitch misses high and outside.
I think there will be a roar in Kingsport. I reckon you could hear it from all over Tennessee if she gets a good connection here.
1 ball and no strikes to Thompson, and like you said, there will certainly be some noise coming from this stadium if she can connect with something and find a gap. Up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Guthrie at first. Do they dare put her in motion here? 15 steals on 19 tries. Next pitch. Right down the middle. 2 balls and a strike to Thompson. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it just missed outside. 3-1. Very close.
Yeah, I think that was tempting her there. Just a little bit too far outside.
Yeah, that missed by mere inches outside. And the 3-1's right there on the inner half, and it fills the count at 3-2. So Thompson in a full count here against Madison Pritchard.
Yeah, this is massive because this would allow 1 in scoring position.
The payoff pitch. Thompson pops it up. First baseman over, makes the catch. Megan Armstrong puts that one away in the middle of the diamond for the second out. Huge out for the Royals.
Yeah, they needed that. That just gives them the momentum going into getting this last out. Slightly less pressure on it as well. And then they can do their thing offensively.
Gabriella Chuchuk comes up now for CIU, having hit an RBI single last time up. And she'll take a first pitch strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, I think it sums up how important that last out is when you've got someone of her quality coming up next. She would have had 1 in scoring position to try and drive home.
Yeah, instead, 2 outs, a runner at first. Bouncer to third. Nice play at the hot corner. The throw to first. Grabbed by Armstrong. And the inning is over. Johnson gets out of the frame without allowing a run. And they've got a chance to walk us off here in this one. It's tied at 5. Johnson coming to bat in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, we always say it. The best teams turn up when the best teams need to. And that's what Johnson have done there.
Need a break? A break from the grind? The stress? We have just the place. A place where you can let your inner thrill-billy out. Bristol Motor Speedway, April 10th through the 12th for the NASCAR Food City 500 Triple Header Weekend. 3 days, 3 races, 2 night races, 1 epic weekend. Don't just take a break, race to it. Get your tickets, upgrades, and more now at BristolMotorspeedway.com. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby!
Bottom of the 7th inning here in this one. This has been a dandy of a contest. Johnson trailing Columbia International 5-1 entering the 6th inning, and then the Royals come through with a 4 spot to tie the score. And now they've got a chance to win with just 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, and there's worse people to have coming up. One of the best hitters in the conference, if not the best.
Megan Armstrong, 446 average coming into this game. First pitch. Sampson still out there in the circle for CIU, gets the strike on the first pitch. Sampson, a freshman for this CIU roster, thrust into a huge situation last inning, got the strikeout with 2 outs and runners at the corners in a tie game. Next pitch from Sampson misses high, and the count is even at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you probably would have preferred to have a more experienced pitcher, maybe a senior who's been to Kingsport, done it at Kingsport, but this is how you make experience.
Soft pop, foul territory, caught by Noriega Mora at third base. And that's a great start for Sampson, getting Armstrong to foul out. So 1 gone for the Royals. The cleanup hitter now, Allie Dickerson, wrapped a single into left field last time. First pitch from Sampson. And that one just missed off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And the next delivery from Sampson is outside again. 2-0 to Dickerson. Don't think you want to come inside to Dickerson here. She's shown in her last at-bat she can hit it hard to left.
Yeah, player of her quality. If you put it anywhere in reach and distance, she's going to connect well with it. It's whether or not you can find the gap.
Dickerson rolls it foul on the 2-0 pitch. So it's now 2 balls and a strike. For CIU, they are just hoping that they can get another chance in extra innings.
To be honest, coming into this matchup, I think they would have taken that, playing against such a strong Johnson side on such good form.
Yeah, Johnson again coming off that sweep of Reinhardt at the end of the regular season. That's a fair ball on that grounder, and a nice play by Noriega Mora to throw it across in time to retire Dickerson, and Sampson has retired the first 2 here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, 2 good bits of fielding in recent from third base there, just showing the quality.
Autumn K. Wood is the hitter now. 2 outs, nobody aboard. First pitch is low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Autumn K. Wood. 1 for 2 today. Sampson ready, and her next delivery is hit out into center field, but it's hit too hard as it goes into the glove of the center fielder, Raleigh Stewart. And that will end the 7th. We're going to extra innings. Free softball. It's 5-5 as we head to the top of the 8th. And we are back. It's 8th inning action here from the AAC softball tournament. And a first pitch misses the zone to Cammie Meekins for Columbia International, as the Rams look to get something going here against Pritchard, who has been very good since coming into this game.
Yeah, I think that's something that shows the best sides. If you've got a pitcher who's got the accolades that Weber does, to have somebody come in and replace her and still do as well, if not better. Brought in at such an important moment and done excellently.
Well, Pritchard has missed the zone with the first 3 pitches of the inning here. It's 3-0. And the next pitch to Meekins taken for a strike. So it's 3 balls and 1 strike now. Pritchard in this at bat now coming into this one. She's pitched 2 1/3 innings and has allowed 3 hits without a run and 1 strikeout. So she has done it her part with no doubt, as that pitch comes in and hits Meekins. So a free base for Cammie Meekins, and she heads down to first to start the 8th.
Yeah, that one looked sore. Right on the elbow, it looked like.
Yeah, that's one of the toughest places to get hit by a pitch. Not a whole lot of padding on the elbow.
But she is on base, and I'm sure she won't care if someone can drive her in.
So a substitution being made here by Columbia International. It's going to be a pinch runner for Cammie Meekins. See if we can figure out who that is. Looks like number 32. Katie Ryan is going to run for Meekins at first base with nobody out. And Ryan, 5 steals and 7 tries this year.
You back your chances with that.
Lily Petty is our next batter, and this is a hitter for CIU today that has really done some damage. She tripled, drove in 2 runs with that triple. Also has a single on her line today. So here comes the next pitch, and it is fouled back to the screen. So 1 ball, 1 strike is the count to Lily Petty. Next pitch, inside, 2 balls and a strike. Woo, that was a close one.
The tension is growing.
Late inning contest here. Top of the 8th. CIU trying to get the lead back, as this one's taken low by Petty. 3 balls actually and a strike.
Yeah, with the game next to us done as well, there's more attention. The game's waiting to come on after they're watching on.
3-1 is there, and it fills the count. 3-2 to Petty. And what a turn it would be if Petty was able to get on base here with nobody out and have 2 on. Petty grounds it through the left side of the infield, and she comes through with another single, her 3rd hit of the ball game. And the Rams have got 2 on with nobody out, and I would not be surprised whatsoever to see a bunt here.
Yeah, and they've got 1 in scoring position as well. If they can get the bunt, get 2 in, that would be massive.
So it is going to be Sophia Noriega Mora hitting in this spot. 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, Noriega Mora bunts it, able to do the job as the pitcher, Pritchard, throws over to the second baseman covering first base. A sacrifice bunt by Noriega Mora moves both runners into scoring position now with 1 out.
Yeah, that's quite a good prediction from you there.
That's a huge play. That's exactly what you want to do in that spot if you're Noriega Mora. Move your runners up into scoring position, especially late in a game like this. That's a great call. So it'll bring up the number 9 batter, Carmela Corte, who to this point is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
This wouldn't be a bad time to change the over 3.
Up high on the first pitch for a ball. One ball and no strikes to Corte. Bunting. It's in play. They go to the plate, but the runner did not start immediately, and she's thrown out at home plate. Oh, a bit of a botched execution on the squeeze that time by CIU, and their runner is thrown out at the dish. So now it's runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Yeah,
and it could have been bases loaded. I don't think they were going to get her at first base, Corte, that time, if the runner at third doesn't come to the plate. But the late decision to try to score proves to be costly for the Rams, and now it's going to be a 2-out single that is necessary for Tristan Phillips. First pitch, swing and a miss over top of it. Phillips looking to use her speed to get aboard and drive in the go-ahead run here in the top of the 8th. A 1 pitch coming up here to Tristan Phillips. Popped, shallow left, twisting toward the line, and it is foul. Just foul down that left field line. That's the second time in this game that we've seen a close call down the line on a ball hit by Tristan Phillips.
There are definitely some deep sighs of relief there in the Johnson dugout.
Boy, this is a game of inches, and that's exactly a representative moment of that. So it's now 0-2 to Phillips. He's got to put the ball in play here. Up high and outside, 1-2. I wonder if CIU, with runners at the corners, considers trying to run some sort of base running play here. One-two pitch to Phillips. Outside, 2-2. Close pitch again. Great eye from Phillips. Pritchard back on the rubber. Here's the next pitch. Phillips taps it into play. Hustling for first, the throw. Just in time. They got her at first base. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. CIU unable to score. The Royals a chance to walk it off again. We're tied at 5. Brutal ending in the top of the 8th for CIU. They had runners at second and third with 1 out, and then a botched squeeze play. Had their runner thrown out at the plate, and then a nice play at third base by Allie Dickerson ended the inning. And so now Johnson's got a chance to walk it off yet again. It's Dylan Jablonski with 2 doubles today, both out to left center field. And she'll take a first pitch strike from Emily Sampson, who, since coming into this thing, has tamed this Johnson lineup.
Yeah, she's done well since coming in. I mean, the pressure is huge, and for a freshman to be balancing the pressure as of now.
Just outside on that pitch from Sampson. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sampson's retired all 4 hitters that she's faced since coming in.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more, really, can you?
Now she has done exactly what has been asked of her. And just missed the outside corner on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's about as close to that outer edge as you can get. Sampson looking in, has the sign. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. And it's hit hard on the ground to shortstop. Fielded, though, by Corte. And she flings it across to first base in plenty of time. And there's one away in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly the start that the Rams needed. Just not mess around. Don't let them get on base early. Give yourself the best chance.
Yeah, it's a good start. Getting Jablonski to ground out, a hitter that has tortured you in this game with a couple of doubles. And so now it's Reese Burns' turn. First pitch changeup, and it didn't come out of the hand the way that Sampson wanted. 1 ball, no strikes. So a 1-0 delivery now. Grounded, back up the middle. Diving attempt, it gets through into center field off the glove of the shortstop Corte. So a single, the first hit given up by Emily Sampson since she came into this one, belongs to Reese Burns.
Yeah, the diving effort's not enough there from the shortstop, so
good
on to
effort.
base.
Good effort from Corte, but again, like you said, just not quite enough. And now Johnson's got their runner on base, the winning run. If they can find a way to manufacture that run and pick up a walk-off win, as we are going to see Katie Presley in this spot, turning to bunt and fouling it off on the first base side.
Yeah, just didn't quite get that one right at all.
No balls and 1 strike. Presley 0 for 3 in this game. Came into the game hitting .340, so taking a bit of a hit to the batting average. 0-1 pitch from Sampson. Bunting is Presley. Picked up by the third baseman. She'll throw the second baseman covering first, and they got her. Nice play. And a hard throw across by Noriega. Mora is able to retire the Johnson hitter, and it's 2 gone now in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, but progressing into scoring position, so all they need's 1 decent hit here, and it's game.
So this is really where it comes to its end, possibly, for Johnson. They've got Madison Hood, their number 9 hitter in the order, who singled last time into left field, up to bat as she takes low and outside for a ball. Reese Burns, the runner out at second, is a runner that's got good speed. 10 steals for her this season as a base runner. 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike over the outer half.
It's exactly what you need from your pitcher. Pressure's on, turn up.
Yeah, got to keep finding the corners of the zone here. Don't want to leave anything in the middle. Hood has shown you she can make you pay, like she did in the last at-bat with her single to left. Next pitch is there for another strike, and Sampson is ahead 1-2. Hood into the box. Ready for the 1-2 pitch from Sampson. And here it is. Rolled up to the plate, blocked behind the plate by Lily Petty, keeping the runner at second base. So 2-ball, 2-strike count now on Madison Hood. The freshman Emily Sampson digs into the glove, turns and fires, and it is just high, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, this is where the pressure really is on. So I think it's actually quite encouraging from the coaching staff of CIU to trust the freshmen, because a lot of coaches wouldn't.
Yeah, they've shown the trust in Sampson to this point, and it has paid off so far. See if she can slam the door here. The 3-2 pitch. Just high again, almost to the same spot as the previous pitch. And so it'll be runners at first and second now with 2 out, and it flips the lineup back to the top for the Royals. And it's Audrey Morehouse who hit an RBI single to right last time up.
Yeah, this is not the part in the batting order that you want if you're CIU.
A base hit is all the Royals would need here. First pitch. Tapped to first, fielded by the first baseman, and the inning is over. CIU holds Johnson off the board yet again here in the 8th. It's time for the 9th inning here from Kingsport, Tennessee. We're still tied at 5.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
What a game we have had here, Frank. It's tied at 5, and we're in the 9th inning of this one. CIU continues to just fight tooth and nail with Johnson. The top-seeded Royals and the number 8-seeded Rams are in a heavyweight bout.
Well, I think that's something so special about conference tournament action. Just anybody can beat anyone on its day. You see across all different sports, across soccer, volleyball, basketball, everyone turns up and it's who's there on the day, really.
That's exactly right. And we've seen CIU has shown up today. Johnson took them some time. They finally came through in the 6th with a 4 spot to tie things. And now we find ourselves in the 9th inning of this contest. In the AAC tournament, there are no international tiebreaker innings. We just play with nobody on base for all extra innings. So this could go quite a long time.
Yeah, get your coffees, get your blankets, some popcorn, get the reclining seat out.
Raleigh Stewart takes low and in, did not go around on appeal. So it's a ball and no strikes. Pritchard still out there for the Royals in the circle. 1-0 delivery to Stewart. That one just misses low, 2-0. Another really close pitch there from Pritchard. Raleigh Stewart 1 for 3 today, had a bloop double down the left field line. She swings and misses here on the 2-0 pitch. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the next delivery. Tapped toward third base. Fielded and thrown in one motion by Dickerson. And the play is made in plenty of time for the first out. So Stewart retired.
Yeah, good bit of fielding play there. Nothing, no messing around. Sorting it out quickly, getting the job done.
Yeah, I always find it impressive. Third base play in softball, just how quickly those third basemen field and throw across the diamond.
Yeah, they don't even get time to have a step sometimes. Just up and out.
First pitch swinging, Tapper to shortstop, and a nice play again by Johnson. 2 outs very quickly here in the 9th inning for CIU.
It's been a long day, and Johnson just want to get it wrapped up as quick as possible. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, 2 quick ones, and now they've got to face Caden Thompson. Number 4 bat in this order for CIU, 2 for 3 in this game with an RBI. And the first pitch to her from Pritchard is up high for ball 1. So now the 1-0. And it's popped in the air towards shortstop. Underneath it is Hood, and she has it. And the inning is over. CIU retired 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 9th. The Royals with their 3rd opportunity now to walk it off in the bottom half. And we have returned here to Kingsport, Tennessee, the AAC softball tournament, day 2 of the tourney, as we are seeing quite the barn burner here this evening. CIU and Johnson all knotted up at 5. It's the bottom of the 9th inning here in Kingsport, with Johnson just looking for 1 run. They just got to scratch 1 across to pick up the win and move on in this tournament. Both these teams obviously will play again, but staying in the winner's bracket would be a huge advantage for one of these 2 teams that is able to pull it off. First pitch tapped back to the circle and an out immediately. First pitch of the inning, and Emily Sampson retires Adelaide Hubbard.
Yeah, both teams have come up with an agreement going into this 9th that they're going to swing at everything and run as quick as possible. Allegedly.
Yeah, they just want it to be, a 10-inning game, not a 9-inning game. So Megan Armstrong comes up next. And we saw her retired last time up on a ground out. She'll take a first pitch that's just inside for a ball. A 1-0 to Armstrong. And Sampson's next pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And if you're Sampson here, you cannot give in. You can't throw something right down the middle here with a 2-0 count, because Armstrong is a bat that will make you pay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost one of them where it's not the end of the world if they get to first. Like, if you have to walk them, it's not the end of the world.
2 bouncer to second, and it clangs off the glove and into right field. And E4 for CIU, and that is a very costly mistake.
Yeah, just a sloppy one. It's one of those ones you see later into games.
So that costly error at second base will put a runner at first with 1 out for the cleanup hitter, Allie Dickerson. 1 for 4 today, has scored a run for the Royals. First pitch from Sampson to Dickerson is high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 away in the bottom of the 9th. Columbia International trying to keep this game alive by retiring Johnson. Next pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Emily Sampson, even if Johnson does come through, has performed very admirably since entering in relief for Raleigh Stewart.
Yeah, she can keep her head held high regardless.
Fly ball to right, able to track it down in right field for CIU. Nice play by Tristan Phillips, and there are 2 gone with a runner at first. So Autumn Kaywood is next. She lined out hard to the center fielder last time up. Sampson ready and fires the first pitch. It's grounded left side of the infield and through into left field. Another base hit for the Royals.
Yeah, this is where I think you start to worry a little bit more. They're in scoring position.
And the hitter that you have to face in this spot is Dylan Jablonski. And she has probably had the most effective day in this lineup today. With those 2 doubles, she's driven in 2 runs.
Yeah, it's funny how it always seems to work like that. You always seem to face the person you don't want to face when you need to not face them.
And that's exactly what's happening here. First pitch from Sampson to Jablonski is maybe a bit high, 1-0.
Nice two-sided doubleheader of softball action. Momentarily, but here on the losers bracket side, we're going to have this matchup between.
So it's a 1-ball, no strike pitch coming up now to Jablonski. Here it is. And that one's right down Broadway. 1-1. Sampson has shown she's been clutch in these types of situations in this game so far. Been able to battle out of some jams. 1-1 pitch. Grounder, left side. The shortstop, Corte, goes to third with it. And they got her.
Wow.
What a play on the left side of the infield. A fielder's choice. 6-5 put out. And we are headed to the 10th inning, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied at 5. So we're back, and we are still playing softball here. Columbia International and Johnson University currently tied at 5 in the 10th inning of this contest. It has been quite the game for the top-seeded Royals and the 8th-seeded Rams. And it's going to be Gabriela Chuchuk who will start us for the Rams here in the top of the 10th. Line drive down the left field line, and it's just foul again.
Feels like every time.
Oh. It missed being fair by inches again. It's the 3rd time in this game that they have been just barely outside that left field line.
Yeah, that left line's just creeping in every innings.
Making its presence known. No balls and a strike to Chuchuk. That would have been quite the start to this inning for CIU. Rolled up to the plate by Pritchard. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Great shift to play there for Riley Walker. For now.
Next pitch from Pritchard, hit in the air by Chuchuk down the left field line, but that one will slice out of the field of play. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Chuchuk 1 for 4.
Yeah, I feel like she's one of the people with the most hope for the Rams.
Next pitch, grounded back to the pitcher, deflected. Now the shortstop fields, throws, and they got Chuchuk. A 1-6-3 put out off the deflection by Pritchard up into the air. And then a nice play by Hood coming across to make the throw to first.
Yeah, nice, efficient field in there, no messing around.
So that will bring up our next hitter. This is Meekins, who was pinch run for after she reached base last time up. She takes out of the zone for ball 1. Cami Meekins 0 for 2 in this game. Next pitch, swing and a miss. A ball and a strike.
Live at Brickyard Park from Kingsport, Tennessee, Spartanburg, Memphis, and we're now still waiting to see who will strike first blood. Spartanburg, Memphis, 1, 2, 3 through their order. Riley
1-1 to Meekins. Next pitch misses up high. 2 balls and a strike.
better lineups in the entire AAC as we saw there, but unsuccessful for
Lily Petty on deck, 3 for 4 today as Meekins pops it up in foul territory on the first base line. It will land for a foul ball, and it'll be a 2-2 count on Cammie Meekins.
Yeah, you just saw the entirety of the outfield chasing after that, all meeting at the fence with the ball on the floor underneath them.
Yeah, at this point in the game, every play so important. Everyone on a full sprint down that right field line trying to chase that one down. So it's a 2-2 count to Cammie Meekins. Line drive towards second, gets through into right center. Can it beat the gap? No, the grass slows it down a little bit too much. Meekins is going to be held to a single, but that's a great piece of hitting from Cammie Meekins to go the opposite way.
Yeah, it gives them a chance. The first time we've seen them get on base for a while. Nice hit as well, just kept it low, found the gap.
Yeah, great way to go with the pitch there with 2 strikes. Hit it where it's pitched, and that's exactly what she did. And now Lily Petty, a 3 for 4 day, is at the plate as she's singled twice and tripled and driven in 2 runs.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind if she wants to drive in another.
Up and away on the first pitch to Petty. 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch popped in the air down the right field line. Coming over toward the line is Morehouse. She will make the catch in fair territory, and the out is recorded. So 2 away now after Petty flew out down the right field line. So that's going to bring up Sofia Noriega Mora. 0 for 2 in this game. Sacrificed herself last time up. Did a nice job with that sacrifice bunt. It gave CIU a chance to go ahead in this game, if you remember, back in that 7th inning. But then the botched squeeze bunt attempt after that and the failure to score doomed CIU to extra innings.
Yeah, if they don't get anything out of this game, they're just going to be watching that back all off season.
Yeah, that play definitely will haunt them if this does end in a loss. 1 ball and 1 strike to Noriega Mora. Popped up right side of the infield. Calling for it is the first baseman Armstrong. She's got it. And that will do it for the top of the 10th. CIU does not score. Johnson with their 4th straight opportunity to walk this one off. They've got to get 1 run. We're tied at 5.
Need a break? A break from the grind? The stress? We have just the place. A place where you can let your inner thrill-billy out. Bristol Motor Speedway, April 10th through the 12th for the NASCAR Food City 500 Triple Header Weekend. 3 days, 3 races, 2 night races, 1 epic weekend. Don't just take a break, race to it. Get your tickets, upgrades, and more now at BristolMotorspeedway.com. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby!
And we're back here from Kingsport, Tennessee. It is all knotted up at 5 as we start the bottom of the 10th inning here in this matchup between CIU and Johnson. And we've got a first pitch single from Johnson as Reese Burns comes through to start the frame, puts the leadoff batter aboard.
Yeah, the perfect start, that really. Just finding a gap, driving it straight through. She's quick.
Yeah, Burns, 10 stolen bases. Katie Presley, the next hitter. I would not be surprised if there's a bunt laid down in this spot.
Yeah, you couldn't blame them.
First pitch, she is bunting. Puts it out in play. Third baseman to second, covering first, and the out is recorded. Nice job by CIU to at least get the out at first. Sacrifice bunt laid down nicely, though, by Presley.
Yeah, I like that play because it just gives them a chance. One good hit, one error in the outfield, and there's a chance.
Yeah, anything here with a runner at second and one out. I mean, this is a great opportunity for the Johnson Royals to finally end this game. They've got their shortstop, Madison Hood, at the plate. She's 1 for 3. And the first pitch to her is low and outside, 1-0. Johnson, again, the top seed in this tournament. Swept Reinhardt in their last doubleheader of the year to earn the co-regular season champ title. Bounced to shortstop, thrown across by Corte. They get the out. Another out recorded by this CIU defense. 2 outs, but Burns moves up to third base.
Yeah, good there from the shortstop. Quick, efficient. But now here is the pressure on the freshman. We spoke about pressure almost every time, but this is the one.
Morehouse given yet another opportunity here to drive in the winning run. She had one last inning, could not come through. Just misses the zone, maybe a bit high, 1-0. It actually wasn't last inning for Morehouse. It was 2 innings ago. She had a chance with runners on base and hit a bounce out to first base to end that inning. 1-0 pitch from Sampson. And it hits Morehouse. She's in the box, says the home plate umpire. So it's a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, you can see what she's trying to do. She's trying to just slap it and run.
I will say that was very close to being out of the batter's box there, Morehouse. Very close.
Yeah, the way she's just charging the ball down as it comes in at her.
1-1 delivery. Morehouse lets it go. It's down low, blocked by Petty. That's a huge stop by Petty with a runner at third. 2-1 to Audrey Morehouse. The 2-1 pitch. Just inside, very close to the inner edge, but it's ball 3.
You just don't want to give her anything to swing at too much. Like, it doesn't matter if you walk, because realistically at first it doesn't really matter. It's just...
Bounce to first base. What a play at first base. Chuchuk.
Wow.
Oh my, what a play to preserve this ball game. She makes the plays, tags first base, and we're going to the 11th, ladies and gentlemen. We are still tied at 5.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
So we're back in here for the top of the 11th. Yes, top of the 11th. You heard me here in Kingsport, Tennessee. This game has gone the distance. And CIU looking to give themselves a chance. We've been waiting for that run for ages. Camilla Corte facing Madison Pritchard. Pritchard came in to replace Lindy Weber.
It'll be Carmela Corte leading things off for CIU. She's behind 0-1 and now even at a ball and a strike. 11th inning. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yeah, did not think it would be nearly 10 o'clock and we'd be playing our first game of the day.
Fouled back behind the plate, and it hits the top of the fence. And so it will be just strike 2 on the scoreboard for Corte.
Now, I feel sorry for the game that's going on after
Oh, I know. Yeah. Reinhardt and Milligan coming up next here on this field. They are not going to get started probably until close to 10:30, and that's if we get a resolution here soon.
Or at least
Line drive foul on the right side.
It's not too far for Milligan, so they probably
Yeah.
stayed at home when they knew the delays. Reinhardt have been here all day.
Yes. It definitely, I think, does favor Milligan.
Yeah.
This set of situations that have occurred today. Next pitch to Corte. Ground ball back up the middle. Nice play by Hood, though. She makes the play to first. So 1 away. As Hood does a nice job ranging to her glove side up the middle to make the play.
Yeah, big fist pump there in celebration for the out.
Yeah, every out right now at this point in the game is so big that it's just so important to these players to get these outs. Top of the order, Tristan Phillips takes up high for ball 1. This is one of the most unbelievable starts to an AAC tournament for a top seed like Johnson. Just going 11 against the number 8 seed CIU Rams as that pitch just missed 2-0.
Yeah, I think they've got everyone's respect. No matter what the outcome is, to go 11 with the number 1 seed is very impressive.
Next pitch, Phillips rolls it to first base. Armstrong will tag the bag, and the 2 are gone.
Should have tongue out putting it on the base.
Gotta love that. Competitive juice is flowing. So 2 gone in the top of the 11th. Raleigh Stewart next.
Yes, CIU can't afford to just keep on giving Johnson that chance.
Next pitch from Pritchard, low and away for ball 1. You look at the stats in terms of the pitching for Pritchard today. 5 1/3 scoreless, 5 hits allowed. Just the 1 strikeout, but she has been able to get weak contact from CIU as she gets a strike over here again.
Yeah, she's pitched more than Lindy Weber, which feels crazy to say.
It does. You know, it feels an eternity. It feels like an eternity since Lindy Weber was in this game. 1-1 pitch to Stewart, and it got the corner again. 1-2. CIU down to their final strike here in the 11th. Next pitch. Just a little bit further outside that time. 2-2. 2-ball, 2-strike delivery coming up. Here it is from Pritchard. Stewart lines it into center field, and that'll be a 2-out hit for the Rams.
Yeah, that is absolutely massive. With 2 outs, turn-ups, when your best players, just a great hit in between shortstop and second base, just running through to the outfield. It's exactly what the Rams needed.
And they're in a nice spot in their order. Like you said, Abby Guthrie, the number 3 hitter in their order, is up next, and then it's Caden Thompson on deck. So if they could get Guthrie on, it would put Thompson up in a huge spot with a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. First pitch to Guthrie, up high. 1 ball and no strikes. The twists and turns of this game, Frank, have been unbelievable. Guthrie, a looper, shallow right, it's down.
Wow.
Morehouse picks it up, but going to third is Stewart. Now going to second, Guthrie, and she will get there as the throw went through to the plate. A single for Guthrie. She advances to second on the throw. Stewart goes first to third, and the Rams threatening here. Caden Thompson with a chance to drive in possibly two here in the 11th.
Yeah, just as you were saying, the twists and the turns and the things you don't expect.
Looked like CIU was down and out in this inning. 2 outs to start pretty quickly. But then Raleigh Stewart comes through with the single up the middle. And then Abby Guthrie with the bloop hit to right. And now they've put their best hitter at the plate with 2 in scoring position.
I'm telling you, that awkward time, it always happens.
First pitch to Thompson. Strike. Low and inside corner. And it's 0-1. For CIU, this is the most important moment of their season. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Thompson popped it up on the left side of the infield. Underneath it is the shortstop Hood, and she makes the catch. CIU threatens. They get 2 into scoring position with 2 out, but they cannot come through, and we're headed to the bottom of the 11th inning.
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.
So we've returned. It's the bottom of the 11th, and with it, we've got a change in the circle for the Rams. It is the ace, Isabella Davis, a 2.43 ERA on the season. She started yesterday for CIU in their eventual win over Spartanburg Methodist in the first round of the tournament, and she's going to have an opportunity here to pitch against Johnson in the 11th inning of this one, trying to keep it tied at 5 and send us to a 12th frame.
Yeah, I always think changing pitcher at a stage like this it's a big risk, because you've got to hope that their arm is warm and they don't take a while to get used to it, because if they do, it is game over.
You're right. I mean, you're right. It's, especially with only 1 run needed for Johnson at this point in the game. If Davis is not on and she's missing the zone early, that could put you in some serious danger. So first pitch from Davis is right there for a strike to Hubbard.
Yeah, I mean, she is a very good player, and she's seen that through the season. Picked up Player of the Week accolades as well.
Yeah, that's a great spot on the first pitch to Hubbard, and here comes the next pitch. Bounced off Davis's glove, but fielded by the second baseman. The out recorded, 1-4-3, as Davis given the assist on the deflection. So 1 away in the bottom of the 11th.
Yeah, and Adelaide Hubbard is quick as well, so good bit of fielding there just to retire her nice and early. Perfect start for Isabella Davis.
What a day this has been.
Yeah, what a day.
I mean, just when you think the game can't get crazier, it decides to do exactly that.
We've still got another game today.
Oh, we sure do. And if it's anything like this one, I retire. So, offensive timeout taken here. Also getting a face mask for Isabella Davis. So 1 out in the inning. Johnson now has their number 3 hitter in the order, Megan Armstrong. And I can see why CIU decided that this was the time to make the pitching change. Facing the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the lineup in the bottom of the 11th inning, Isabella Davis, the ace, has great stuff, gives you a better chance against these great hitters to create weak contact and pick up outs. But not enough can be said about the performance of Emily Sampson, as that one's hit out to shortstop and it finds its way into left center field beyond the glove of the diving Carmela Corte. So a 1-out single for Megan Armstrong puts the winning run on base.
Yeah, she was always going to have her say in the game. Someone of .446 before today. You're never going to be able to stop her getting hits.
Yeah, 446, you're right, coming in, and just one of the better hitters in this conference, no doubt. And so Allie Dickerson now comes up, and she will take up and away for ball 1. 1 for 5 day for Dickerson. Her one hit, a single to left field. Next pitch from Davis is fouled back. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. Next pitch from Davis. Popped foul again and out of play.
And a brilliant catch by someone in the crowd there. In the light blue jumper, brilliant.
Well done.
Just plucked out, yeah.
Yeah, nice play. Barehanded?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I couldn't even see. I was blocked by a tree. Just missed on that pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Davis trying to get Dickerson here to pick up the 2nd out of the inning. Next pitch fouled back to the screen. So Davis trying to find a way to retire Dickerson. 2-2. Another foul ball from Dickerson. And Kaywood snagged it there off the pole. What a play there. Impressive. In the on-deck circle, holding the bat with 2 hands, and then you decide, oh, I'll just, snatch it with my offhand.
It's like reminiscent of some cricket. Maybe cricket, the next sport to come to the AAC.
2-2 pitch popped up. Calling for it. The catcher, no, she missed it. And she touched the ball as well, so it's a fair ball. E2 by Lily Petty, calling off the infield to try to make that catch. And instead it tips off her glove and will put 2 on with 1 out.
Yeah, that is massive.
Oh.
And she knows she's got away with 1 as well.
That is a very tough result on that play for CIU. Now they're going to have to get Kaywood, who is dangerous in this spot. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Kaywood will take low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, this is not the best position for the Rams at all. Even a single means bases are loaded for 2 outs.
Next pitch popped up by Kaywood, back out of play. Hops up onto the little roof right underneath us. A ball and a strike to Kaywood. Davis throws the next pitch, and it's hit in the air down the left field line, going toward foul territory. It's going to be caught, and it is played nicely by the left fielder, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So tracking it down in the corner for CIU was Abigail Guthrie, and that's a huge play for the Rams, who are trying to extend this game. Runner at 2nd with 2 away.
Yeah, that does feel massive because if she'd have got a hit there, would have put the Rams in a very sticky situation.
First pitch, fouled back. Dylan Jablonski, 2 for 4, 2 RBI, 2 doubles today. Oh, 1 delivery from Davis. Up and out. Count even to 1-1. Megan Armstrong, the runner at second base for the Royals, representing the winning run in this contest. We've said that a few times about the Royals in these late innings. Next pitch from Davis, up high, 2-1. The pressure is just so high at this point in the game as Davis misses again, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Jablonski. A walk here is not the end of the world again for Davis. It loads the bases, but it at least gives you a chance to retire Reese Burns, the on-deck hitter.
Yeah, the pressure on that would be massive, though. Burns versus Davis.
It would be. Next pitch from Davis. Strike 2. The count is full. Heading down to first was Jablonski. She thought the pitch was low, but she did not get the call in her favor, and it's a full count. Runners will be moving with the pitch here from Davis. A base hit in this spot would almost surely end this game. Next pitch. Foul back to the backstop.
Tension.
Man, this has just been a game of tension the entire way, it feels like. As soon as Johnson came through with those 4 runs in the 6th, and we got tied at 5, this thing has been just a nail-biter on both sides. Another 3-2. Swing and a miss. No, it's foul. The home plate umpire says it was just tipped by Jablonski. And it was dropped by the catcher, and so it's going to be another pitch coming up here. Another 3-2. Woo-hoo!
That is gutting for CIU. They thought they had it. They thought they got the strikeout to start with, and then they thought they had the run out, but one more time.
Oh my, what an at-bat. Another 3-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Reese Burns. Timeout called by CIU. They'll have a conference in the circle. This is a huge spot for the Rams. Isabella Davis and her defense, they've got to get 1 out here. They've got to get Reese Burns. They have nowhere to put her at this point.
Yeah, this is where you just need the quality of one of your star pitchers to shine through and just call the end of the innings yourself. Don't leave it to anyone else. Just take charge.
Reese Burns is 2 for 4 today. She has a strikeout, but she singled up the middle last time up. First pitch. Burns, soft fly, shallow right, tracked down by the right fielder, and we are moving on again to the 12th inning. Still tied at 5. What a game.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
And we are in the 12th inning of this one. Unbelievable what we are seeing here at Brickyard Park as the first pitch misses outside to Gabriela Chuchuk. A 1-for-5 day for her with a run batted in. She tried to get something going here for CIU in the early part of the inning. And a nice pitch on 1-0 has evened things at 1 apiece. One count to Chuchuk. Next pitch from Pritchard. Roller on the left side of the infield. They let it go to Hood. She makes the play across. And Johnson gets the first out on Gabriela Chuchuk.
Yeah, that's quite a big play because she's a good, powerful hitter.
So 1 away, and now it's Cammie Meekins' turn. And Meekins has shown she has power in that bat. She hit a home run yesterday in CIU's victory over Spartanburg Methodist. Out to left field. Left fielder playing quite shallow in left field right now. Meekins swings and misses on the first pitch.
Well, I'm sure they would not complain if she wants to do the same again today.
Yeah.
Just run it back.
Yeah, Columbia, both of these teams just cannot find a run. The last runs were scored in the bottom of the 6th. As we mentioned earlier, the 4 runs by Johnson to tie the game. But since then, these offenses have ground to a standstill.
Yeah, it's what pressure does to you.
A ball and a strike is the count to Meekins. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss again. Meekins behind 1-2. Next pitch coming. Meekins will roll it to shortstop. Hood again makes the play. Second play made by the Johnson shortstop here in the inning. 2 away for Lily Petty. Columbia having their inning slip by quickly here again. First pitch to Petty misses high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Last time she came up, she flew out down the right field line on a fairly deep fly ball, medium depth down that foul line.
Yeah, with 2 outs already, it makes you really question how many times you can poke the bear, but
Petty drills it to deep right field. It one-hops the fence. She'll hustle around second. She's going for third. The relay, not in time to throw, goes past the third baseman, but great backup by Madison Hood. Actually, it's the left fielder on that one, Reese Burns, who backs it up to keep that from getting away. A triple for Lily Petty.
she's been excellent today
So
as well.
Petty, second triple of the game for Lily Petty. 2 away here in the 12th, and CIU needs a clutch hit from Sofia Noriega Mora.
Yes, it is. Prevents a run from being scored. He remains scoreless. Champ.
2 away. Noriega Mora takes a strike on the inside corner. Oh and 1. 0 for 3 day for Noriega Mora to this point. Next pitch, pop foul. 0 and 2. 2 strikeouts today by Noriega Mora. Next pitch. Line drive right at the first baseman. Armstrong makes the catch. Good contact there by Noriega Mora, but right into the glove of the Royals. We are done with the top of the 12th. Bottom half coming up. Johnson still just needs one run. It's tied at 5. Five to 5. We have a unbelievable game. This is an instant classic here this evening between the 8th seed Columbia International Rams and the number 1 seed Johnson Royals. And the Royals have got a chance to walk it off yet again. They've had now 6. This is their 6th chance to bring in a run and win the game. Grounder to second, gets over the glove of the second baseman into right center. A base hit. A leadoff single. That's a huge at-bat for Johnson as Katie Presley, the number 8 hitter, gets aboard for Madison Hood.
Yeah, that's a great hit. Just, it's like we've said, you just need to get on base and work yourself in, especially with 0 outs. Just give yourself the chance to get round. Give yourself the opportunity. Seen so many people flying out and not even giving themselves a chance.
So a runner at first for Madison Hood, the shortstop. First pitch bunting, now pulls the bat back as the pitch missed just outside. 1-0. Next pitch from Davis. Misses again, up high. 2 balls and no strikes. To Hood. Heads up being called. Oh my, that ball nearly drilled somebody in the stands. That was very close. Next pitch, bunted into play by Hood. First baseman, Chuchuk throws to the second baseman, covering first. And the out recorded again on a sacrifice bunt. There have been a ton of sacrifice bunts in this game, and most of them have done nothing in the end.
Yeah, I'm not completely against them because they give themselves the chance, but almost every time we've been in a position after one, there's not been a big enough hit.
Yeah. And we'll see if Johnson can do something here in this spot. They're at the top of their lineup. Audrey Morehouse has a runner at second with 1 out now.
Yeah, there's worse people to have here.
First pitch grounded to shortstop. Getting rid of it is Corte. They can't get Morehouse. She beats it out, an infield single, and it puts 2 on with 1 out.
Yeah, this is a good position for the Royals, especially where they are in the batting order. You've got 1 in scoring position, 1 already on first as well. Only 1 out. A real good position.
And that is Morehouse's best weapon, her speed. Coming out of the left-handed batter's box, able to just leg that one out. Corte did not have enough time to get that back across the diamond. So the first pitch to the next hitter, Hubbard, is fouled down the right field side. Adelaide Hubbard is 0 for 4 in this game with 2 strikeouts. She has walked once.
Yeah, someone of her quality, though, the more times you let her get at bat, you just can't see it staying like that forever.
1 ball and 1 strike now to Adelaide Hubbard. Next pitch grounded through the right side, into right. Coming around third. The throw to the plate, not in time. Johnson walks it off. RBI single. by Adelaide Hubbard. And the Royals, the top seed in this AAC tournament, have pulled it off in extra innings. After 12 frames, the Royals come through by a final score of 6-5. And Johnson continues on in the winner's bracket. CIU falls down to the loser's bracket. And we'll play again tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yeah, like we were saying, there's only so many opportunities you can give a side of Johnson's quality the chance to get a walk-off run, and Adelaide Hubbard wasn't having the best of luck at bat, but the more times you give her chances to change that, it's proven when it mattered that it's changed.
Well, it took 6 attempts for Johnson to finally get that winning run on a walk-off single, and they get it from Adelaide Hubbard on her first hit of the day. 1 for 6 day for Adelaide Hubbard, but her one hit, the biggest one of this contest. 6-5 victory. We've got Reinhardt and Milligan coming up next, Frank. That's going to be a fun one. It's the 2-seed Reinhardt Eagles and the 7-seed Milligan Buffaloes. Just give us a couple of thoughts on the ending of this one. What do you think these teams have got to do going forward in this tournament to be able to keep moving on?
Well, I think Johnson had their quality when they needed to. We saw in the 6th innings they started to turn up. They were trailing by a long way, but their quality always shone through. They probably want it to happen earlier. They don't want to go 12 innings.
As did we all.
The pitchers are going to have some tired arms come the end of the week if they keep going the distance. And I think CIU were good. They faced the best team in the conference.
Yeah.
And to go 12 innings with them, I'm sure if you'd have said that, they'd have probably maybe not taken it, but they'd have been surprised.
Yeah, and I think Columbia International, I think in this spot they have got to feel a little bit disappointed, leading by 4 so late in this game, and then just that one inning kind of unraveled on them in the 6th, where they gave up the 4 runs to tie it. And, credit goes to them for hanging with it in extra innings. But, again, just unable to pick up any more runs after that 6th inning, and Johnson comes through to pull off that 6-5 victory in 12 innings. Once again, this has been Brendan Sweeney for you on the call here in Game 1 of the day. Game 2 coming up next. Reinhardt and Milligan here on this field. Frank Osborne with me. Thank you so much for joining us on this first game of the night.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at SESNsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The the Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.